Good morning, everyone. Welcome to From the Word Bible Teaching. Today is Tuesday. Let me get back to my page. July 12th. Glad to have you with us here this morning. And, okay, there we go. Let me get situated here. Okay, got it. Thank you. Today, I want to ask you the question, if God doesn't have a plan for you, why does the devil try so hard to make your life a mess or make it miserable, to bug you, to keep you upset, to keep you in turmoil? If God didn't have a plan for you, we've read in Jeremiah 29:11 often that says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. They are plans for good and not evil, plans for hope in the future." Some translations will say, "For I know the thoughts I have for you." And I looked that up, and the word thoughts is the same as the word plan. Okay, so thoughts mean plan, plan means thoughts. So any way you look at it, God's got a plan for us. It goes on to say in verse 12, "You will call upon me and come and pray, and I will hear you." 13, "You will seek me and find me, and when you seek me with all your heart." You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. "I will be found by you, declares the Lord, and I will restore your fortunes." Okay? And so when we call upon God, when we seek his face, when we seek his plans and purpose, he hears us. And he is always, always, always with us. So in Psalm 18:30, it tells us, this God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord proves true. He is a shield for those who take refuge in him. And so when we take refuge in the Lord, when we seek his face, we don't do that in vain. He is always there for us. His plan is always there for us. God is always there for us. We may not feel his presence or sense his power in us, but he's always there. It's like we've said many times before. You don't see the wind. You see the effects of the wind. The wind is always out there, whether it's blowing or not. The air is always there, whether it's blowing or not. Same with God. God is always there for you. He is always, always there for you. His presence surrounds you. When you walk outside your door into the fresh air, you may not feel it. You don't see it, but it's there, right? So is it is with the presence of God in our lives. We may not feel it, we may not see it, we can't touch it, but the presence of God is always right there with you. And so today, I'm declaring that that you would actually sense the presence of God around you. Know that his love is surrounding you, and that his love is permeating not just your spirit man, but your flesh. And that the love of Christ, the love of God, would be felt and sensed by, by those that you come in contact with or just walk by. Today I'm declaring that you are comforted by the grace of God, and that you're blessed by his peace, and that you are truly aware of his presence, and that you would be filled with the abundant joy that comes from the Lord God. I'm declaring today that you know that God is with you. Psalm 18:30. The word of the Lord proves true. He is a shield for those who take refuge in him. May you be shielded by the presence and the power of God. Because you take refuge in him. What does that mean to take refuge? Let's find out. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, let's go back to this one. And we're going to go to Psalm 18:30. Okay, so out of the King James it says, as for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried, and he is a buckler to all those who trust in him. So, in the ESV it said, for those who take refuge in him. Let's wrong direction. Psalm 18:30. His way is perfect, for the Lord proves true. He is a shield for all of those who take refuge in him. And refuge means a place of safety. You go to a place of safety. You go to, I don't want this. Thank you. Refuge. It's a shelter or protection from danger or distress, a place that provides shelter or protection. Let's see, an asylum, a harbor, a haven, a retreat, a sanctuary, a shelter. So when we run to God, he's our shelter. He's the one we go to for safety. He's the one we go to because he's our protection from danger. And so his word is a shield for us. So I pray today again that you are not only surrounded by the love of God and his presence, but that you actually feel it. You actually sense it. There's something different. And in the middle of stuff, that his presence would become so real to you and so relevant that it just brings you peace and comfort. So whatever you're facing today, know that the presence of God is with you. And he wants to comfort you. He wants to lift you up. He wants to bring you joy. He wants to bring you peace. So allow your heart to receive those things. Allow your flesh to receive those things today, because he's there and he loves you. So I hope this has encouraged you today. Please remember to like and share these videos. And remember that we will be back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Central Time in the USA. Remember to be Jesus for someone in every single day. Remember to speak the word of the Lord today concerning whatever situation you're in. If there be any sickness, pain, or disease attacking your body, speak the word of the Lord. By his stripes, excuse me, By his stripes, you were healed. That means it's a done deal. Speak the word of the Lord over your life. Walk in the word of the Lord every single day. And then expect and watch the word of the Lord work for you and come to life. So be healed, happy, and whole today. Be full of the joy of the Lord and walk in his presence. And we will be back here again tomorrow morning. Until then, be blessed super abundantly.